Hey everybody, welcome to BrickVault. My name's Jack. Today is another LEGO live stream. This is an older Technic set that we've had in this studio for a while now. I think this was released back in 2015. It is not retired. This is the Mine Loader set. Pretty decent. This is a pretty sort of standard Technic construction set. It is 476 pieces. Originally sells for, actually still sells for, it's still being distributed. It sells for $50 in the States, 40 euro or 30 pounds, which makes it a pretty average part to price ratio. Technic is usually just a little bit higher in pricing on average than the average LEGO set that has just mostly primarily bricks. This is all Technic pieces, so it is going to be just, this is normal. This is a pretty normal set. The set number is 42049, and age recommendation for building is 9 to 16, which of course is also pretty appropriate for a set that's a Technic set. It's a Technic set. It's got some functions. It's a pretty classic sort of construction vehicle. So, boom, that's what's going on. Hello everybody. How are you all? Things are crazy. Been a bit inconsistent with the live streaming recently. I haven't had a chance to... I went to some stores and I thought I was going to be able to pick up those collectible minifigs, but they were sold out, believe it or not. So I haven't quite got those collectible minifigs. Wow, there's a lot of big tires. That's also part of the reason probably why this is a slightly above average part to price ratio. Big old fat rubber tires like that, 4 of them. They're really nice. This has been reused a few times with motorbikes and stuff like that for later sets. So this big 4 fat tires, let me get that out of the way. No numbers for these bags. So we basically just have small bag, another smaller bag, medium-sized bag with some medium-sized parts, and then of course the big bag. It also includes 2 different manuals. This is, like most Technic sets, a 2-in-1. So what you're looking at right now is the thing that we're not building. This is the thing that's not gonna end up getting built. It's cool. It's all right. It's weird. It's kind of weird. I'm wondering that if you pull this thing forward that it's gonna automatically use this saw blade. I don't actually think that's the case. I'm pretty sure this is the handle where you would twist it, so I don't know. It doesn't really grab me, and I don't know. It doesn't look like it's a vehicle that exists in real life. It's possible that it does, but it doesn't really look that realistic. Whereas the Mine Loader, this is what we are building, the much more complete thing. It drives and it grabs. It grabs and it drives. I think it looks pretty good. And I do like this container piece. This is a Technic set that has a decent amount of stickers, but they're all the same. It's just the cautionary lines. So there really isn't a whole lot of extra detailing outside of that. So I think that's pretty acceptable. There's also this. Actually, I guess this is bag. Oh, this is manual number 2. So there's 2 manuals for the primary build. So that makes sense. All right, let's get this thing started. Let's get this thing on the road. Get this thing open. All these bags, there's a lot of big bags, or a lot of pieces for this. I'm gonna try to dump them out, not exactly in the shot, so when I do have all the pieces set out, that we will eventually... How's it going, Mike?
Hello.
Oh, Mike's back, by the way. What's up? Mike would be live streaming, but he's doing a way cooler build than I am. To be perfectly honest, Mike's build right now is way cooler than mine. And if he finishes it before the live stream's over, you might even be able to get to see it. You're pretty close, aren't you, Mike?
Technically.
Technically. Yep. Pun intended. Oh, okay, no. No. That was bad. I'm done. No more comedy from this day forth. Lots of little pieces, guys. Lots of little pieces. So we got the big bag open. 2 little bags open. Here's the medium one. Probably the more useful one. First time catching a stream, says Anubis Eyes. Well, welcome.
You didn't get me water, did you?
Oh, I was gonna pick up water this morning.
Sneaky.
What? Sneaky? It's not sneaky if you just forget to pick something up.
What did they say?
It's that. You thirsty? You want water? You just eat candy. Just eat candy if you want water. That's what I always say. All right. What is your favorite Pokemon, Jack? Ooh, I don't know. I mean, I used to like Pokemon back when you know, it was the 150, the original 150. Oh yeah, sure, man. Sweet. Polish candy.
This is the best thing ever made.
It's pretty good.
Oh,
Remember, guys,
yeah.
Mike was in Poland, so this is what we get. It's basically like a nougat ice cream bar.
It's awesome.
Oh, really good. I was actually eating one right before the stream started.
Don't worry, I'm gonna bring more Hispanic boxes.
Sweet. All right. Officially starting the build. Bang, 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 bong. Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh, that's so good. I'm going to eat more. Everybody's saying welcome back, Mike.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get this thing on the road. That stuff's good, man. It's like
I know it's addicting.
super addicting. They're so sweet.
But technically they're not.
What do you mean technically? Tastes sweet.
It just...
You mean it doesn't have a lot of sugar?
One more?
Yes. Yes, I do. Sorry, guys. I'm not talking during this stream because I'm just eating these nougats. They're so good. Oh my god. Alright. What am I looking for? This is what I'm looking for. No, I'm not. The heck? Of course. The one version of this in the entire build. That's what they always ask you to do. They always ask you to find those specialty pieces right in the beginning of a big build. And then you can't find it because you have all these loose parts everywhere. Remember, this is not a numbered build, a numbered set with the bags. So everything is out right in the beginning. It's always a big pain. Okay, here we go. Nice. This should be able to all stay in one spot. Okay. Maybe a little bit loose. Yeah, so that thing can really spin around. Okay. No, it's not my first Technic stream. Hey guys, yeah, so this is a little under 500 pieces, but remember guys, this is a Technic set. Technic sets always take longer than a regular Lego build. So I will try to do this as quickly as I can, but no guarantees that it is actually going to be quicker. It will be slower than an average stream. Hopefully not by too much. That's the goal at least. Dang it! What the heck? And surprisingly, I'm not really finding the pieces I'm looking. Well, not so surprisingly, I'm not really finding the pieces I'm looking for very quickly. The heck? Gosh. There's only, yeah, like every piece that they want me to find, there's only like one of or two of right in the beginning. I found the other version of it. Oh, okay, there's the only other one of it, yeah. There's just all these little parts that are just like, oh, find this one version of this in a sea of 500. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit ongoing. Kind of takes a while to get everything just in the right spot. Here we go. Oh. Took me about 1.5 hours to build it because 3 parts were missing. Okay, that's from Web4XXL. So 1.5 hours to build this for Web4XXL. I think I'm gonna take longer than that. I just know me as a builder, and I think I'm gonna be taking longer than that. 500 parts, but 500 Technic parts, or just, it's not 500, it's 470 something. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be taking longer. No, so sorry if you're faster at building Technic than I am, but I'm just not as fast. Okay. So, oh yeah, I always forget to mention this. I was forgetting to mention it like all last week, basically. But there is a super chat function if you guys want to use it. I do like to at least remind people that it's there. It's the function. It's that $sign picture at the bottom underneath the chat window, and you can use it to donate to us, but also your chat window box pops up bigger and it stays there longer than a normal one might. So that's a thing. Just reminding you guys it's there. You know. Jack can't build a Technic set. Smiley face. Laughing, crying face. It says Space Cookie. Oh, I see how it's going. Shots are fired. Shots are fired. Yeah, I'm the first to admit I'm not some crazy good Technic builder. Like I find it all the more impressive when I see somebody do a mock where it's like all Technic pieces and it's like some crazy cool looking figure and stuff and it's made entirely of Technic. Because I just don't know how to be like cool or good with that kind of medium. When I was younger growing up, like we never messed with Technic. Like I think there was a couple of Technic pieces kind of thrown in and about our big pile of other Lego pieces, but it was just something I never ever messed around with. So yeah, I'll be the first to admit I'm not much of a Technic builder. And I know Mike isn't either. Based on how much he complains every time there's Technic in a set. It's all Technic, man. It's just all Technic. Yeah, you were meant to hear that. But no, Mike's build right now is gonna be freaking cool. I'm hoping that he'll be able to finish it. He looked pretty far. You looked pretty far. Last time I looked at it. Oh, nope, this goes on the other side. Wow, that is a weird sounding song. The intro to that song is just so offsetting. I hope you guys can actually hear that. Oh yeah, it is. I can see that the audio is turned on for you guys. I only have Technic sets. Wow. Interesting. Yeah. Well, that's the crux of Technic is sometimes that can be the only thing you're interested in. Like you guys, of course, I'm sure have seen Sariel, the YouTuber who just does Technic stuff. Like his stuff that stuff's pretty incredible too. Like that stuff's actually pretty darn good. He does like he's like sort of like next level Technic custom building and all that extra stuff. And part of it is not to sound redundant, but you have to have just a more technical mind. I mean, there's gears and there's different kinds of angular attachments that are just more complex than average Lego bricks. I mean, Lego building can get crazy complex, like really, really complex. I mean, it's no accident that like architects and designers use Legos just like, either for hobby and stuff and just that it helps them unwind, but it also can help them kind of like visualize and design things within the real world by just messing around with stuff with Technic and Lego. Yeah, and part of the reason why that's so possible is because you can just make so many cool, good, awesome connections. But Technic, I think, yeah, it is just another level. It's just another skill level, I feel like. To be like a really, really legit Technic builder, I think it's just next level stuff, man. All right. This is, yeah, and we're putting together a lot. I mean, pretty much everything in this, we're building up the entire framework of the entire mine loader. That's the name of this thing? The mine loader, yes. Okay. I don't want to forget the name of what I'm building. That's probably a good place to start, at least. Adam, what's going on? Cool. No. Do you have any Technic set? Oh, you guys are talking to each other. Which denies physics, follows physics. I don't know what you're talking about. Told my brother you said happy birthday. He said, is he from online? I'm hesitant to say this, but it feels like the comment section's actually all right today. Like, it's so often that like Mike and I will be doing a live stream build and we'll just look up and be like, oh, you guys are arguing about nothing again? Oh, okay, yeah. Today it seems like it's all right. I mean, in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, not a challenge, says Mike. Not a challenge. But it's also nice to point out just when things are going well, too. I feel like that encourages good behavior, good conduct, I should say. Oh yeah, look at this. We're building a gearbox, basically. This is a whole... Okay, it's not a traditional gearbox, but it is a box and it is going to have gears in it, so... In a certain extent, yeah, it is kind of a gearbox. Oh wait, hold on. It wants me to add these ones, the yellow cross piece, which is probably one of the least commonly used, I think. Okay, yeah, it wants me to add this in first and then get another gear. I do like getting gears. For some reason, like, Technic gears are one of the pieces that I just really enjoy having like lots of. You can do a lot of cool things with Technic gears. That was the one thing. I think these were just a lot more common when I was younger. They'd always be messing around with fun gear connections. So I'd always try to like mess around and try to make like cool interlocking, like kind of clock type builds or something. You twist a gear here and it twists this thing and it moves this thing and it moves this thing. Almost like a Rube Goldberg machine or something. So that was something I always like really liked messing around with. That's the one aspect of Technic that I love, are just like interlocking gear pieces. And I have this idea on sort of changing up the Rick and Morty portal gun build that I've made an episode on last week. And I want to change it up to the point where I can... Oh, what the heck? I used the wrong length piece. That gray piece is supposed to be sticking out like 10 times further. Let's try that. Can I just get that piece in without it falling out? Oh, sweet. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, that's a slight mistake there. Some chicken man? You guys have the weirdest names, by the way, for your profiles. Some are just hilarious, but like almost all of them are super, super strange. Pretty much all of them are. I think you're all just strange people. But don't worry, I'm strange too. Who else is super hyped for the new Star Wars Ultimate Collector Series set? I am super hyped for it. That's coming out, what? Today's what, the 27th? That's 2 days from now. That's Saturday. Saturday the 29th is when it's open for VIP members. But I have a feeling, this is my personal guesstimation, like the Snowspeeder's not going to be like the most crazy popular Ultimate Collector Series set, and I don't see it selling out the first day. Don't quote me. Like if you choose not to go to the Lego store on the 29th and get it before people on May the 4th and ends up getting sold out, don't blame me. But I don't think it's going to be a set that's just going to be selling out like crazy. I want to get the review out as quick as possible, so I will be buying that set 29th for sure. VIP early access, but there's going to be some discounts and stuff for May the 4th. Double VIP points for May the 4th, I believe, and some sales. So if I wasn't trying to be like super, super time sensitive with that review, and I will be live streaming, by the way, on Saturday for the May the 4th Ultimate Collector Series Snowspeeder. I would still suggest buying the set, if you want to, buying the set on the actual May the 4th deal and not April 29th, waiting a few days, because I think you'll be able to get way cooler deals if you just wait the extra bit. Double VIP points, and I think a couple other sets are going to be on sale. They haven't even announced everything that will be on sale. Okay, this is always the fun part of a Technic set. Build one half of the gearbox and another half of the gearbox, and then fit it together and hope the gears actually fit. So, here we go. This is supposed to, hold on. Okay, so where is this supposed to fit in? Oh, wait, what? Hold on. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, so this is gonna fit in this way. Ah, got it. Got it. Okay, I had it turned the other way around. Pretty sure this is correct. Come on, buddy. This is the Technic pin, just doesn't want to go into the hole. That's okay, there we go. There. Okay. So that should work. Alright. They're not actually, these two sets of gears aren't actually connected to each other yet, though. I think they will be. And then once they are, it's going to be great. Jack, today I got the Star Wars Pod Racer set. Ooh, that's an old school one. That one's really cool. I think we've got that Pod Racer set. I really liked the Pod Racer scene and the sets that came out with it for LEGO. People like to kind of bash on the original trilogy. That Pod Racer scene, I thought everything about that was awesome. Like, I mean, yeah, the Pod Racers were dope. That was such a cool part of the movie. I mean, it was kind of silly, but you know, I thought it fit within the universe pretty well. And I always was looking at, I think, isn't it like, hold on, isn't like Ray's Speeder, isn't that like a pod racer type vehicle? It's built from like an engine of like a much, much larger ship. And she basically just attached a seat to it and just drives it around everywhere super fast. All right. This is pretty good. Okay, two of these. Where the heck are these connections? Ah, there it is. I had the Moss Espa Pod Race set back when it first came out, and still have it. Yeah, those I thought all of them. The early ones, you know, with the ridiculous Sebulba fig. You know what I'm talking about? And they had one or two other characters that were like really, really minor. They just looked like melted pieces of plastic. They're like the worst molds ever. I don't know how LEGO got away with like producing characters that look like that. But I think they're all super collectible now. Actually, I was about to do a Tatooine collection video, just a higher, more in-depth, more detailed Tatooine. Oh no! Dang it! I put this in the wrong side. This Technic piece is like jammed in there now. Okay, sorry, I built it wrong. Jack, what is your favorite color? Blue. No. Green. Ah! Favorite color? I don't have a favorite color. Sorry to say. Oh no. I like all colors. Maybe not equally, but I don't know if I've got a favorite. I hate the new Star Wars sets coming out. Says Mark Farrell, you hate the new Star Wars sets coming out? Hate leads to fear. Fear leads to anger. Okay, I don't know. Sorry. That's terrible quote. I'm not excited about some of them. Some of them I think, yeah, I could care less about. But I am legitimately stoked about a handful of them. I think the most disappointing aspect of the new releases is that the biggest ones, the biggest sets, are the two whatchamacallums, the two Star Wars Freemaker Adventure sets, and like I just don't care about the Freemaker Adventures, and I don't think those builds. One of them looks okay, and then the other one looks like kind of bad. I think the Arrowhead looks all right. That's the part that I'm probably the most disappointed about, and then I've already ranted enough to you guys about how the Star Wars the Bounty Hunter set is like incomplete. But now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like it's sort of intentionally incomplete, so they can send another Bounty Hunter set out in a year or 2 years from now, and it's gonna have Zuckuss, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, there's the Zuckuss set that we were all waiting for." Now I'm looking for a part that I cannot find. Looking. Not this one. Oh, here we go. Found it. This one. The only one of these. I wish they were Rogue One. That's decent, yeah. They had some... honestly, the Rogue One initial release sets, I thought were all... I pretty much thought all of them were great. I'm trying to think right now of which one I didn't like, and I can't. I think I liked every single Rogue One. I think the worst... the one that was probably like the least good deal was the TIE Striker set. But all the other ones, they were good bang for the buck. They were good, just good builds. Like the TIE Striker, don't get me wrong, that's actually a really good build for the ship. I just personally didn't think the TIE Striker was like that cool of a ship. Yeah, no. So the first round of Rogue One sets was awesome. I don't know what else they would be building for it. They are going to probably make another couple of Rogue One sets in the next year or two. But I'm just trying to think now, like, what they would be. I think maybe a cool Jeddah thing with, what's his name? Who's that, like, the Forrest Whitaker character? I can't remember his name. I think getting him as a minifig, and probably it'd be, like, his temple. I don't know how cool of a... Like, there'd be some cool minifigs. Like, that would be a cool set for minifigs, but I don't see, like, a cool vehicle or something. Or maybe, like, when they... I don't know. No. What the heck? Come on, buddy. There it is. And there it is. Okay, we got it. We got it. Okay. Just match that up properly. That actually looks pretty good. So we're putting together another bit of gears, and soon, I think very soon, we are going to be connecting all of this all together at the same time. I hope so, because that is probably one of the more satisfying aspects to doing a Lego build, to doing a Technic build, I mean, and that is putting this together and this chunk together, and we made a big chunk here. I'm building this. Well, look at this thing. You can, like, just spin it around. You're not supposed to be doing that, but yeah, it's putting all together these weird sort of chunks pieces here, and you're like, why, how, like, none of this really makes sense, and then all of a sudden, boom, everything just snaps, and then you have this one big framework and gearbox and all this cool stuff that's all kind of like stuck together in one big spot. Okay, I think we're good. That feels pretty good, pretty solid, and also not too crazy. Okay, and then this should potentially okay. What the heck? Okay. Okay, guys, sorry if I'm taking time. I just want to make sure that I get this in the right place, if that makes sense. Where does that connect into? Huh. Getting, like, stumped on this one. Hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, weird. Okay, it came in through this direction. Oh, I got it. I got it. Weird. Okay. I was not expecting it to come in through the backside. Okay. So that's connected there, and we still haven't connected up these gears. So it's 3 different chunks of gears, and none of them are actually touching each other. And I hope that's not because I messed up. Let's keep on adding parts and see what happens. Oh, you know, here we go. I'm about to connect up one chunk to another, I think, right now. Yeah. Okay, there's two of the sections are together. This is the most technical and difficult part. and then everything else should just be more aesthetic. Oh, and then we're going to be building the engine. So we're still not actually connecting all this stuff up. Maybe some of it isn't actually supposed to connect up. That's my new theory. Boom. Okay, let's get this thing. No, like reviews. What then? Good ideas. I'll think about it. Here we go. Let's get this thing up. Nope. Sweet. I'm going to wait for the Ultimate Batmobile. The Ultimate Batmobile. Ooh. Yeah, that's a set that I haven't actually been thinking about that much recently because there's been so many cool things with like Star Wars. The carousel was just announced. I think we did a little video on that this morning. Yeah, so there's some cool stuff coming out. That carousel looks actually really good. Like I don't even care that it's just an updated version of the old carousel set. It looks so good. Like it looks so much better than the old one. So I'm happy. Because I was actually we were thinking about getting that old carousel set, and then we decided not to. I think we got the Ferris wheel instead of the carousel. And then there's this new carousel set that's going to be here in June, which is actually pretty soon. I'm like, sweet. All right. Well, like, thankfully we didn't actually go out and buy the old one, because we got the new one coming, and it's going to be so much cooler. Jack, if you change the portal gun, are you going to make an update video? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I have an idea. I basically want to make a light up function so the green orb in the center lights up. So that's the main thing I want to change. And I think I've just got a way to make the back look a little bit cleaner and even make the whole front area sort of symmetrical. The only problem is with my design change, I know it's going to make it way heavier. It's going to be just so much heavier that it might not be the easiest thing to kind of pick up and handle. Like it'll look cooler as like a display piece, but picking it up will be like it might just break. The handle might just break off because the front will weigh so much more. So that's kind of the reason why I didn't do it, but I just really want it to look like as cool as possible now. So I'd rather have it, I don't know. I'll play around with it. I have enough parts where I might just be able to build two versions of it, like the version I have right now, and then a version that just looks cooler but like weighs a lot more, like way more. Let's see what we got. And I'm looking for another one of these. Probably the only other one of these piston pieces, once again, is hiding underneath something. Oh, there it is. Found it. Oh yeah, and then we need the other tiny little yellow pieces. Gosh, there's so many little parts. I want a Ultimate Collector Series ATTE. The ATTE is alright of a vehicle. I kind of liked it. I'm trying to think. They did the Ultimate Collector Series ATST, which is like we already got that. I'm already going to just be happy with that. The TE, I mean, I want to get a Nebulon B. I want the Nebulon B so badly. That would be the ultimate thing. The Nebulon B, yeah. There's only a handful of actual sets that I feel like I would really want in the future that like I think badly need to get made, and the Nebulon B is one of them. Okay. Oh wait. Ooh, almost missed those piston heads. So we're about to add our engine. We're about to add these piston heads into the engine, and we should be ready to go. I think just like this. One's in, second one's in. Cool. Okay, and then we're gonna, I think, probably add a cross piece, yep, in the back, and then we should be able to spin this thing around in just a minute. Now this was a piece that I know I saw earlier, and now I moved it around, and I can't find it. Oh no, that's not it. Oh, there's only one of them too. I mistakenly grabbed. Oh, there it is, the cross piece. So many of the pieces in this set are there's just one of them every single time. Okay. And then another gear. Oh. Okay, interesting. There it is. Oh, dang it, dang it, dang it. All right. And this gear piece should fit back here. And it should fit into this one. Yep. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. That's what we were looking for. Rocket Raccoon joins the fight. All right, sweet. So that's working. Nice, 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 nice. We are just flying through this set, can't you tell? Not really. This is going to be the slowest part of the build, though. Just getting all this weird, single-use pieces, single-time molds put into the framework. We're basically building just one massive gearbox, and engine and everything. And once it's done, it should be done. And I don't know if this thing has power function. It's not originally designed to have power functions. Some Technic sets are. This one, I'm sure it absolutely could be modified. Like every Technic set can be modified for power functions, but this one is not originally designed for it. It's been a while since we introduced this set, so if you have joined the stream somewhat recently, this is a Technic set. It is set number 42049. It has 476 parts. Sells originally in the United States for $50 and still for $50. It's still actually being sold on the Lego website. It was, I think, 30 pounds or 30 euro in other places outside of the States. Decently made so far. Decent enough part to price ratio. It's got four really big rubber tires, which I think is part of the reason why it's a little bit more pricey than perhaps some of the. Oop, wait, I messed that up. Why it's a little bit more pricey than some of the average stuff that we get from a lot of other Technic sets. But it's not overly pricey. I wouldn't ever put it at overly pricey. Here we go. So there we go. This is, I believe. Oop, sorry, my arm's crossing. This is one nice chunk of for the engine. So I have no idea where this is going to attach onto, but let's find out. Got a couple more pins. A lot more pins still haven't been used in this set. We're still pretty, interestingly enough, in the Jack's still building a Duplo set next time. I'm still building a Duplo set. You mean I should build a Duplo set next time? No. That was my short answer. My long answer is no. Nope, I'm not going to be building any Duplo, I think ever. I've done a couple of junior sets. I even did them last week. You almost there?
Nope.
Come on, Mike. They want to see your awesome build. I told them that if you finish before I finish, that you'll show them the build. Now you have to finish before me.
Really?
Yep. I told them. So now you got to do it.
Take it back.
Oh, nice. Okay, here we go. So is this going to fit in this way? Oh, I think I figured it out. Right? No, hold on. I'm messing around. Nope, I'm just kidding. I was supposed to do it the upside down ways. Yeah, it's probably a pretty good idea not to get. Okay, where the heck? It always. Oh gosh, fitting these pieces together is so. Oh wait, hold on. I'm flipping them around, flipping them around. Okay, okay, I found it. I found it, I found it. That's it, that's where it's supposed to go. And then it asks you to flip it over and attach it from the underside. Interesting. Got it, guys, I got it. We just, okay. How much of this is connected? So this is still not connected here, but I don't believe that's supposed to be. This is supposed to attach, this is supposed to turn the claw in the front, so that shouldn't actually be attached. And then this is another transmission that either opens and closes the claw, and then this is all attached though. So this is like for the wheels moving around. And yeah, there it is. It's attached to the fan belt in the front and the engine pistons. So it's all there. Okay, that's good. That's a relief. I remember the first really big Technic set I ever built was the Technic crawler crane. And that's like a set like this, except it's way more complicated. 10 times more complicated. There's a massive, there's a motor. It comes with a motor. It's set up with 4 or 5 different gears for power functions. Incredibly complex. And the first step is just like this first step, where you build a few chunks for the gearbox, and then you just try to fit all of it together. Why is this thing... Come on, buddy. Okay, it was like stuck on an uneven piece of plastic. Okay.
Breaking stuff?
Only in my mind. What did you say about me? Get the Imperial hover tank! Yeah, we're gonna get... You mean for the new Star Wars set? Is that what you're saying? Then yes, we are absolutely getting all of the new Star Wars sets. There's a few themes in LEGO that we just get everything for, usually. Recently we've been getting like all the new Minecraft stuff, which was something that I wasn't doing, and then I think they've just been doing a better job making cooler stuff. Like, because I'm not really that into Minecraft. I really am not, but I like the Minecraft sets. We get all the city sets. I think I get all the creator sets. And then, of course, Star Wars. And I think we've been getting all the Ninjago ones. No, well, I think the most recent wave of Ninjago sets, we got all of them. And I think the same for Nexonites. But I really just want them to build some old classic stuff again. Eventually it will happen. I think eventually when the demand gets high enough, people are like, bring back classic castle or classic, Western or classic something or other. Oh, actually added a pin piece in there when I should not have. I should have added a smaller one. Put that back. Lego Darth Vader, okay. Britain Star, okay. What, you guys are entertaining yourselves in the comment section, that's for sure. Well, at least I don't have to entertain you guys. You guys have way more interesting things, I think, to say to you. My rogue name, the Fallen One. Is that a Rogue One? Is that like a game? Thanks, Lego guy. Hi, Deadpool Pictures. You're not our friend. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Here we go. Can't wait to get this thing up on Twitch, too. I think once we start streaming on Twitch, I'm going to stop uploading the live streams as videos onto our channel. And I think we're just going to keep it, like, we'll do live stream stuff and like Throwback Thursday and all that. And they'll still be streams, but we're not going to have them come up as actual permanent videos. Right now, I think we're just uploading them just to like see how people sort of like feel about it. But we're noticing that a lot of the time it's people will watch the live streams live, and then once they become videos, they kind of like, people just don't care as much about them, which makes sense. I mean, it kind of does. But I think in the next week or so, we should be set up with Twitch. And then once we're set up with Twitch, then we can do double streaming. What? And then I think once that's there, then yeah, you probably won't be seeing any more new live stream videos stay on our channel. They'll be streamed, but they just won't stay. What are the dimensions of your Lego city, on your Lego city? The dimensions for the Lego city are 14 plates by 12 plates, I believe. But there is also, I think, a half. No. It should be 11 by 13, but it's 14 by 12 because we have sort of half plates, 16 by 32s, that run around like the entire perimeter. Yeah, so it is 14 by 12. Yeah, 14 by 12 I think are the dimensions. And that's the maximum that room will allow for. I mean, unless we don't want to be able to walk around the city ever. But I think we're gonna still keep that ability, because there's a certain point where you just want your city to be accessible to the point where it's not a huge pain in the butt to go around and try to like modify little pieces here and modify little pieces there. So yeah, 14 by 12 is our max. But like, if we ever move into a bigger space, first thing we're doing is making a bigger city. That's for sure. The city is too much fun of a project. Because the moment you start putting the city together, you want to start building other stuff. You put together a section, and then as you're doing it, it's like the classic sort of thing that happens when you're building something. You say, oh, like, what if I did this? And you get inspired to do and change up the thing that you're currently building or putting together. And then all of a sudden, by the time you're done with whatever you've set out to do, you have a completely new vision on how you want it to look or feel in the future. And now I'm eating the rest of that chocolate candy that I forgot we still had there. Oh, that's so good. All right. Here we go. Do you think Flash should have more sets that include him? Yes, I do. Flash is a cool character. He's also kind of making a comeback within like the cinematic universe or TV. He's like one of the more popular TV superheroes. Nice. Here's the Axle, or the what do they call that? This actually has a great. I mean, look at that angle. You can still get like. That's a really sharp angle, but you can really. Yeah, it works from anywhere. I like this. I like those pieces. Yeah, the Flash should have more sets. Somebody called me out the other day on one of the videos saying that we didn't have the San Diego Comic-Con Flash minifigure. And I like freaked out. I was like, what? They made a Flash guy? I didn't even know. And then I like looked all over the internet. I was like, wait a second. They didn't make him. The person just thought that they made him. Yeah, no, like just a legit Flash figure would be cool to have. I would love to have that. Here we go. Nice. The triangular pieces. These are the pieces that I was going to be using in the beginning and then accidentally put onto something else. Here we go. Now we actually have use for them. Do you know in the why is this piece just not coming in? Mike, how close are you to finishing? So I want to know. Have you started the head yet? Ah, he hasn't even started the head, guys. What? Having a head, it has a head. The thing Mike is building has a head, guys. That's all I'm gonna, that's not a spoiler. And if it has a head, what else do you think it has? What's the next logical step? If the thing Mike is building has a head, what else do you think it might have? Teen Titans. Oh, people want the Teen Titans Lego sets. People are like, go faster. I don't want to build it wrong, guys. You make a mistake on a Technic set, and that's a big mistake. All right, and it looks like we're building a second one of these triangular bits. Not triangular, just corner pieces. Okay. Oh man, these things are so stiff. Getting this part through is such a pain. It has a butt. That's pretty good. Yeah, if it has a head, it probably has a butt. It's true. I suppose it does. I suppose the thing Mike is building does have a butt. I mean, it does have a backside. Jack, can you show us the pooping parrot of the Lego creator? Unfortunately not. We don't actually have that set anymore. I think, I can't confirm for sure, but I think it was actually gifted to a mutual friend of my brother's. So we don't actually have that one. Even though it's like one of my favorite all-time creator sets. Such a good set. It got gifted, I'm pretty sure. Almost positive of that. So, no. I think there is a review for it somewhere. One of our previous builders that was on the channel, I built it. I can remember that. I can remember when we did that episode because it was just like, oh my gosh, this is such a fun set. But no, we cannot. Let's see, Darth Vader. Okay, I'm on a phone. He's still building. Yes, I am still building, Toby. He's still building. Yep. This is a complex and intricate set of Technic. Like, I still feel like this is still just like internals, just the foundation. Like, it's not, we're not building the wheels or even like sort of the outer frame. It's just still all the nitty gritty, as we call it. Okay. What the heck is going on? Let's all, okay. How do I become a doctor? Are you guys talking about a game? Because if you're not, then that is a pretty strange question to ask during a live stream. How do you become a doctor? I don't know. Go to school. Go to doctor school. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're doing this the right way. Oh, interesting. Oh, it looks like I'm going to be building on to the next set. So we've built one half of the frame out. And then I think we're going to be building another half of the frame in just a second. Once I get these pins working in. Now we're using a lot more of these Technic pins that we didn't have before. And cross pieces and all that stuff. And then doing this one. Yeah, this is starting to feel more like a general Technic set now. Just with Technic pieces I'm a little bit more familiar with. Here we go. I changed my name. Who has Facebook? Sorry, I'm just reading your comments out loud. Don't, if you might if you're tuning in now and thinking like, what is this guy? Why is he saying all this weird random stuff? I'm just reading your comments. I'm just reading the comments during live stream. Don't get confused. I don't just talk to myself. And for those that are just tuning in, this is a Technic set. The Mine Loader, right? Yeah. $50 set. 473 pieces. It's a lot. Not a little bit. That's a pretty expensive set, and it is just one vehicle. When I was looking at this on the pictures, it kind of does look like a set that would be able to fit a minifig. Like the cockpit looks like almost minifig scale, so I kind of feel like it could be a minifig scale set. Not intentionally. I don't think it would be an intentionally minifig scale, but it does look like it can fit a guy in there. Come on, buddy. Wow, that is tough. Okay, yeah, there we go. We got the first one's always the toughest, and then the rest of the build usually lines up pretty quickly after that. There we go. And this, what is this actually gonna rotate? What does this mine loader look like again? Where are the, wow, this other manual is so, I'm just like looking at it. Where is that internal wheel that gets twisted around? I can't even see it. Can you see it? I can't. All right. I don't even know what this is going to attach to. Looks cool though. Oh, breaking everything. Okay. So this is now going to attach to another Lego big. This is a big piece too. Does it get longer than this? Hope this is the right size. Sometimes I just grab a large Technic piece and I just start putting the parts together and hope that it's the right size. Yeah, this is the right size. Okay. That's good. There we go. That's all connected here. This is what we should be attaching it to, I think, very, very soon. But not quite yet. There we go. Still asking for more of these. Here we go. We're about to do it. We're about to attach some stuff. Okay, so it wants us to flip this over, turn it like this, and then okay, it wants to be like this. Okay. Aha! Yep. Here we go, we're attaching it. So many of these massive chunks. I just want to start building the frame. I want to get those wheels on. I want to build the claw. Those are always the fun, like those are the most fun parts. This is all the nitty gritty. Here we go. This is a cool, looks all right. All right, and back. I am from the UK. Not me. I'm reading comments still. Don't worry, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Look, I just made a helicopter. Okay. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? Was he? That's a question I'm asking you guys. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? Nope. Jack, will Mike be in the next live stream? Yes, probably. What sets do you look for? What sets do you look forward to most this year? Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon. Technically, that's still a rumor, but the rumors are pretty strong, and most people are feeling pretty confident that it is going to be true. So the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon will be the coolest set on the planet. And I hope the designer Mike Pisaki is the one working on it. That's my own personal theory behind it. been doing my research on the possible people that are putting this whole thing together, and I'm like 90% sure that the designer Mike Pisaki, I think that's how you say his last name. I don't know how you say his name. It's not the important part. The important part is that there's this really talented guy who he was working like the craziest, like he like, okay, the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon, it's the new big rumored set. We're hearing $600. Somebody tried to tell me that they think it's going to be $800, which I hope that's not the case. That'll be crazy if it ends up being that expensive. But basically there's this guy who's this incredibly talented builder, and he was in the middle of a project, this giant, he's in the middle of this giant project where, hold on, oh, am I building just one? Oh, just on one side. Wait, what? Hold on. Guys, I'm getting confused. Oh, wait, yeah, no, never mind. I'm silly. No, there's this guy who was building really, really good minifig scale Star Wars ships. Like, crazy good minifig scale Star Wars ships. He built an X-Wing, a Y-Wing, an A-Wing, a couple other wings, and his stuff was super, 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 super good. And on his Flickr, he was in the middle of designing his version, a completely unique, not based on anybody else's design, but his version of an Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon. It was supposed to be perfectly scaled and just angled properly and shaped properly. And he got pretty far through the framework. He hadn't put in a lot of the extra coolness details on it, but he was pretty darn far through the framework. This was back in 2012. You can see his pictures on his Flickr, how far he got. And I think he literally just stopped uploading to his Flickr once he became an official designer for LEGO. Like, he got accepted into LEGO as a designer, and that's what he does now. He designs for LEGO. So that's the thing, so there's this really talented builder who was in the process of designing and creating his own LEGO Millennium Falcon. And yeah, like, and then that was back in 2012. So the chances, like, and his Star Wars ships are so cool. Like, we've got 3 of the ones that he's designed in the studio here with us, and they're so cool. They're like actually really cool. So the idea is, if he's the one behind the designing the Millennium Falcon, then I am more than confident it is going to be like the coolest ship ever. Granted, it's never just going to be one person that's working on the design for, especially something like that. It's the most iconic Star Wars ship. It's one of the most rare and sought after current LEGO sets, the old school Ultimate Collector Series Falcon. So they're going to make sure that it's going to be as good as possible. And if they really are serious about that, I think them getting that builder, Mike Pisaki, onto it, I think that's where it's going to be at. It's going to be the best thing ever. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's good. These pieces are going to slide in this way. Here we go. Oh, this is cool. That's cool. That's pretty awesome. It feels super fluid. It doesn't feel like any real resistance. That's a good aspect to the build. Nice. So I think we're actually starting to get there in terms of just having all the proper pieces in all the proper places. So if we add this in here, yep, maybe even another. Oh, interesting. And then this gear piece is gonna. Oh, this is gonna be the This is going to be the claw. Sorry, that was out of the frame. That was out of the shot. I just attached this. So this spins, and actually it's all attached here. This is all one big thing, and that's what's going to be opening and closing the pinchers for the mine loader. This is I think actually going to be a lot more fun of a Technic build in terms of just its functionality. Let me move this out of the way, because you're going to be able to pick stuff up. And from what I can tell, it feels like you're going to be able to pick this thing up like really, really strong. Like it's meow meow, I'm a cow. I actually just saw that video the other day. It did crack me up. I thought it was pretty good. There's meow meow, I'm a cow, and then what's the sheep one? You guys know it. I'm sure you know it. There's the sheep. Sheep, I'm a beep. No, it's the other way. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Yeah. That's it. I think you're being funny. That was actually pretty good. Okay, we've got our stickers. Guys, we're almost there with the frame. All these small parts are going to make up like so much of the main bit of the build, and then I feel like right at the end it's just going to say, oh, add this other stuff real quick, and oh yeah, now it looks like a vehicle. Now it looks like the mine loader. Because right now this still doesn't look anything like, heck, we could be making a spaceship, and I'd still believe you. Like if you told me that, like, oh, you're building a spaceship right now. I'm like, oh, okay, sure you are. Why not? Ooh, we're building 2 of these now. Here we go. This is an X2 spot. Let's get this out. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Yeah, I'm a frog. This is probably one of the best comment sections we've had in a while. You guys are doing role play. Roar, roar, I'm a boar. What is up? I feel like you guys in the comment section have created your own little community, like that I know nothing about. I think you guys like all sub to each other's channels and like and like do all that stuff, like hang out after the chat. Because I look up and I see you guys like. Something tells me like a few of you guys are all like from like what, the same school or something. The avid commenters. I've got a feeling. I can just tell. Here we go. Ooh, all right. So this piece is gonna. This is gonna be for the claw, correct? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Okay, it's gonna dangle in here like this. We should be pretty good. Oh wait, did I skip a step last? Yeah, I might have. Put that in here. I needed to add some pins. Yeah, 1 pin, and then the second pin, and another pin, and another pin. Okay. Now I can add this in. 1, 2. You can see that 3 and 4. Somebody says you're so not Jack. I am not on Earth, says Lord Darth Vader. Interesting. What are you guys? What are you guys? That thing looks weird. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It doesn't look anything like a... Yes, okay, we are building the claw now. Let me move this out of the way. Get out of the way. I'm moving it completely out of the way. It's all about the claw now. The claw. Okay, let's get this thing going. There it is. Try not to mess this thing up too much. Okay, now there's this, yeah, this is kind of the triangular piece I was looking for earlier. Here it is. These parts are starting to come together a lot faster now. I think enough of the pieces have been put together to the point where I'm not like looking and looking and looking and looking. Where is the super chat button? The super chat button, I believe, is the $ at the bottom of the chat screen. And then I think it asks you, I mean, like, it is like a payment thing, so I think you'd have to like set up a profile that has like a payment thing going on there. If you want to use the super chat function. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Okay, Professor. That's Professor MLG. Says he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. It's quite an honest statement. Well, that's quite a statement coming from a professor. There we go. I don't think most professors would admit something like that. Okay. So we are building the claw. This thing better be the best claw ever. If this function doesn't work well, I'm going to be sorely disappointed, because this is what the entire build's really about when you think about it. There we go. Here's this part. And we should be getting another one of these things on top of that. Okay, dokie. So far, so good. What the heck is going on? Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is going to go through this way. Dang it. Gotta push this thing through this way without it messing up too bad. Ah, there it goes. Oh, dang it. Pushed it too far forward. Can you please do a room tour, please? I feel like we did a room tour maybe less than a month ago. So I'm sure you can find it in our video uploads, or if you type in BrickVault Studio. We do studio. We type in studio, not room. But yeah, so BrickVault Studio Tour, if you do want to see our studio. We show it off pretty much everything. Like, you pretty much know exactly what everything is. In fact, somebody during a custom build episode, they designed our entire studio, which was awesome. And I asked him, he did it on LDD, Lego Digital Designer, and I asked him for the file because I wanted to do like our own episode about it, like promote like his build or whatever, and because it was cool. Like, somebody did the entire LDD file, and he didn't ever send it to us. So I might just show it up for Sunday mocks and stuff. But yeah, it was actually a really cool build. It's pretty cool. I thought it was pretty legit. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, here we go. So we've got... But yeah, no, the studio, if you want to see the studio, there's definitely a few videos on it now. Because we've updated. We have like a whole evolution. Like back when we were in our garage for, I think, our 100,000 supporter video. We showed our studio tour. And then we moved out of the garage into a much larger place. So yeah, you can definitely find pretty much how everything has changed over the course of time for this channel. Where the heck are these little? Okay. Ah, I grabbed the wrong thing. Woof woof, I'm a duck. Oh boy, the animal calls are still happening. I see this now. Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, weird. Okay. This is what's going to open and close the claw, I see. So you twist this gear at the bottom, and then it ends up moving these little pegs at the top. Interesting. It's kind of cool. All right. It's a super solid function, like it doesn't feel flimsy, which is, I think, the most important part of it. Let's see what we got. Okay. See if I can't get this thing totally fixed back into its original spot. Remember, this is the claw. The claw is going to add on to the rest of this ridiculous looking sort of spaceship type build, even though it's called the loader, the mine loader. It does look kind of like a spaceship. Okay, and this should attach there. All right, this is a pretty good. So that was a lot of little gears. Holy guacamole, that's a lot of gears. Okay. Okay. So many pins, Technic pins. Spaceship. Fart, fart, I'm a me. Oh wow, that was whew. That was a good one. That is a clever kid right there. Okay. And here we go. Okay, get this piece in there. Should work out pretty well. And I think we're going to be building out onto the other chunk. Yes, we are. Boom. Nice. Okay, there it is. Putting this piece into there. Nice. Okay, there we go. Oi, oi, I'm a T. Quack, quack, I'm a Jack. Oh, there we go. Oatmeal crate. There we go. Quack, quack, I'm a Jack. That's the best one. It's all downhill from there, guys. That's the best one. Roses are red, violets are red, tulips are red, my garden is on fire. That's a good one. I like that one. Really? That is so weak. It tells me to put on a sticker and it doesn't even show me. It just shows that there is a sticker at some point that should eventually go on. I forgot this set had tons of stickers. That's actually kind of disappointing. Okay, so number 13. Okay, so this sticker should go here at some point. That's annoying. It doesn't even show you in the manual where. It shows you the back side of where one of the stickers should end up being. Granted, I guess it's not hard to mess this up. But I still prefer to at least like see what it looks like visually as opposed to just them saying, by the way, there's a sticker on the other side of this piece of Lego. You should put it there now. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. No, wait a second. Yeah, put it on this side. Hashtag totally not Jack. This is coming from Professor, the not the sharpest tool in the shed. Not my words. Those are your words, Professor. on, buddy. This is so much. We had this set for such a long time. And I was and we'd never built it until today, but I honestly think it could be a pretty awesome Technic set. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. There it is. Okay. There it is. So let's get this thing locked and loaded. Is this the proper? No, it is not. I need the shorter one. So apparently it goes in like this. Goes in like this. Oh. These two pieces are coming in here. There. Oop, and I forgot to add this little rubber piece. These are the teeth for the claw. That's kind of nice that the points of connection are rubber. Jack, do you like Back to the Future? Of course I like Back to the Future. Back to the Future is awesome. That was easily one of the best movies, like growing up watching as a kid, the series. I really liked the first one, and I also really liked the third one. I know people, I think it's pretty unanimous that people didn't like the second one as much. But the second one does have some really, really iconic scenes. You know, the skateboard scene in the second one when they do the skateboard. It's probably one of the coolest ones that they have there. And then they have like the funny ongoing like Jaws like popping out of the screen and being like digital and like eating them or whatever. There were some really good moments for the second one, but first one and third one I really liked a lot. I almost like the third one the best. I know people don't like the third one as much as the first, but I kind of like the third one the best. I just like the Wild West theme. Okay, times 2, yeah. So now we're hooking up this is the claw actually getting hooked up. This is the main thing. Boom. And this one should just get hooked up right there. Boom. And then we use the other one on the other side. Come on, claw. There it is. And then you twist this. Oh, that actually, it's pretty responsive in terms of closing down. And I think it's actually got a really good grip. Let's see, I'm twisting it on one side. Yeah, look at that. Oh, Clone Commander GT86 coming in with the super chat. Thank you for the donation, sir. What set would you want them to redo? Oh, what set would you want them to redo? That's a good question. I think the popular answer is Assault on Hoth. That's probably one of the most easily contestable sets in most recent years. But redo, as in maybe take like a cool set that was really good and make it better. Well, they're already doing, of course, the Millennium Falcon. Hold on, this is a really good question. Like, what set like you think was, dude? It's got to be like a cool set from the past, but like redo it and like make it like super awesome in the future. It could be like an old school classic space, like, you know, I don't know the name of the big, massive space station setup that they've got there, but like that could be crazy. That could be so good. Oh, this is cool. Oh, cool. So this is all hooked up from way in the back now. It could be like the massive ice planet ship, like I think or like Blacktron or something. Imagine like taking like the biggest, baddest command center from a classic space set and having them turning it into a super legit set now. We got something similar to that with the Benny's spaceship from the Lego movie, where it was kind of like, it was a modern take on like an old classic set, but they kind of just went crazy with it. But I'm thinking something basically like that, but on a way bigger scale. I think that would be an awesome set to redo. Just like like a huge Blacktron set. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, that was a good question. Yeah, new Blacktron. How awesome would that be? Like when you see how people like build in Blacktron colors and stuff, like it really still does look really awesome. It looks really, really good. Just with like better designs for ships and stuff. Yeah, that could end up being really, really good. All right, we've built. Okay, now. Oh wow, that step ended on a really abrupt time. Now I'm moving on to manual number 2, which is significantly smaller. So we're definitely over halfway through, even though I'm switching to the manual 2. Manual 2 probably comes in at like the 2/3 point of this build, not the halfway point. Okay. Oh boy, and look at this! Look at this manual. This is its natural state. This is like it coming out of the. So you really have to just bend the heck out of this. Granted, this is an older set, and so this paper has probably been stuck in this position forever, for a couple of years at least. So yeah, the kinks are strong with this one. Obi-Wan Kenobi quotes are so uncivilized. That's so funny because I just. Well, actually, no, that might be a Yoda quote. Force is strong with this one. No. That's Yoda. I mean Obi-Wan. Have you seen the episode when Jessica? Okay, hold on. Okay, I think I've unkinked this manual enough. Sort of. Nope, not really. Yeah, it's still super wobbly, but I think I can get through it. Okay. Where the heck is this thing going to attach to? Okay, so this it hooks in. Where? Okay, I don't want to mess this thing up. Where the heck does this thing go? Oh, I see. So it wants to hook here, and it wants to hook here. Okay. That was kind of cool. I wonder if you can lift the head up. I don't think that's, like, right now it's loose, but I don't think that's going to be, that's not going to last forever, guys. I doubt it. Alright, and it's asking for, and it's asking for this. Yeah, you can lift the head up, but not like in a big way. Hold on, if the hook arm can, you can kind of like pick it up. Oh, that's cool if you can do that. If you can like come at it low and then like grab it and then like pick it up off the ground. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it's for. That's so cool. Oh my god, I didn't know that was a function. Okay, cool. I love like finding out that you can do that in a set. That's so good. And it works already. I haven't even like finished any of this stuff. But it looks like it works pretty well. Oh, and it wants me to keep it down for now. That's what it's asking me to do. It says keep it not locked. Okay, yeah, and then I got to attach it on this side. Make it just stronger. Oh, that's super dope. That's a really good function. Okay. Let's see if I can't knock this thing out in any reasonable amount of time. Does anyone else remember the Ice Planet sets? Yes, we've got, hold on. Does anybody remember the Ice Planet sets? Does anybody remember the Ice Planet sets? Do you remember? Do you remember? You can break them off and they have their own little pods. We still, look how dusty, I don't know if you can see how dusty that is. It's pretty dusty. I'll open up. It's like super stiff too. Hey buddy, look at that old school Ice Planet. Oh, it's a lady buddy. Okay, anyways. Yes, we remember. We remember. Yeah, I was just showing him. I just couldn't resist. Someone's like, do you remember them? I'm like, oh yeah. Ice Planet was like the greatest thing. That's actually the background on my computer right now for the editing machine that I have. It's like some artist's like modern rendition on what like Ice Planet would look like nowadays. It's actually pretty cool. I like it a lot. Let's see. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter which side that's on. Okay. Ooh, some detailing. Look at this. Look at this. We're gonna add some pins. Wow. This is like the first like real detailing I feel like that we've had in the whole thing. Are you Mike with a wig? Yep, that's right. Mike with a wig. Hey, everybody! I was trying to sound like the doctor from The Simpsons. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, everybody! Like, I can't do it. No, that's not a poo. I think the same voice actor does both of those characters, but... No, a poo... No, dude, a poo is like classic, like, Indian sort of accent. I don't know. No, I'm talking about that doctor that's, like, super energetic, like, overly energetic. Yeah, that guy. Okay. Cool. So we're starting to finally add some detailing. Little bits. Little bits. We're going to add some little detailing here and there. Trying to keep this still within the realm of you guys being able to see this stuff, but it is going to start getting a bit complex to the point where I don't even know how well I can show off every little bit of building for this. But I'll try to keep it as accessible as possible until I just can't do it anymore. Okay. So this should be the second side here. This should, technically speaking, be attached at all three of these points here. Yeah. Oh, wait. Let me just triple check on that. Yeah, never mind. Comes in the side. Ah, sorry, I'm picking it up. This is crazy. It's gotta fit into like a bunch of different... When the one pin is like fighting you the whole time, it's hard to get the rest of it in. There it is. There's one side. Why does this feel incorrect? Oh, wait a second. It does feel incorrect somehow. How though? Oh. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, I got it. That's better. I'm smart. Okay, we did it. We did it, guys. We did it. Sorry, I wasn't looking up at any of those comments. I'm just trying to get... Come on! This last pin in there. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Everything wanted to push itself in and out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, now this function feels a lot more solid. Oh, it's such a satisfying little click. I love... Yeah, and then it like stays, and you can just pop it. You can feel the resistance, and then it just snaps up, and then it keeps the claw off the ground. So good. Oh, it's such a good function. Okay. All right. Okay, yeah, and then just kind of reinforcing pieces I can see now, or this is going to be the sort of main priority. Get this piece back on there. Oh, this is such a good function. Oh, I just think it's so good. Okay. It's just really like finding, like, you think you have a set figured out based on the pictures from the box, and then you build it, and then it sends a curveball at you, but the curveball is actually like a pleasant surprise. That's what happened with this set, with the claw lifting up function. Because it's something that I didn't occur that would be necessary, but like now that it's there, I'm just like, how could it not be there? Okay, there we go. So that's up there. And we should add some more detailing. Sweet. Just drop that. Go. Let's get another sticker on there. Yeah, the stickers for this set are insanely easy. There's kind of a lot of them, but they're incredibly simple. So that's a plus. So not too hard to mess up. Hold on. Even though I just messed that one up. As I'm saying, oh, they're not too hard to mess up. And then I put it on, I'm like, why is it going around this corner? And then I just realized, sorry, you can't see that. I just realized I put this onto the opposite end. Actually, the sticker itself is only incorrect because I put the build on incorrectly. So add the sticker to this corner, and then I take these pieces out. There it goes. What are watermelon green? Are watermelons green or red? What are these questions? You guys have like the weirdest questions. I feel like you're always trying to throw out like funny trick questions. You're like, ugh. Is a watermelon green? Is this a joke? I hope it's a joke. Okay. You guys are so okay. I'm not even gonna comment on those comments. Those are some weird comments. Okay, let's get this thing up. Why is this thing acting so strange? Oh, I know why, because I put it onto the wrong side. Wow. I made one mistake and it's turned into like 5. One mistake has turned into 5 mistakes, guys. Don't make mistakes in life like I have. Don't put your Technic on incorrectly. Okay, there we go. I did it. Everyone's safe. Our Technic is okay. Okay. So what does this look like? I honestly think it looks like this could definitely... This is so cool how it like... The handle here turns the whole body. It's like this turns the entire front half of the body. And then this thing, I think we can actually probably like that all the way back here. Closes and opens the claw. Look at the claw. The claw is closing. And it's so fluid. It feels fluid. It moves through. You know, you can turn the head another direction. You can just open it back up. That's super legit. Roar. And the cool thing is right now, like when you look at it, like it kind of looks like it's not arm length, but like this could be like the arm of a robot for sure at some point. You got, I mean, you'd maybe want a little bit more mobility. Not the most difficult thing to actually work out. Anyway, sorry, I'm messing around. I should probably finish this thing, but it does look like it's kind of just like a cool thing that I think would be a lot of fun to just play around with its customization. All right, let me get this giant slug out of the way. So many pins. We're so close to the end, but it really doesn't look like it is. There's actually not too many parts left. This cockpit that I'm building, the pilot seat, the cockpit for the driver, is the last sort of, I think, detailed part of the entire build. Everything else is done, and like everything else is finished in terms of difficulty or anything like that. Let's get all these smaller yellow pieces in there, and I'm definitely missing like an angled yellow piece that I just can't seem to... Oh, there it was. It's underneath my build. Yeah, there we go. It's not too bad. Not too bad of a setup, I gotta say. I'm pleasantly surprised with how much I'm liking this build. Spider Pig does whatever Spider Pig does. You guys are all bilingual in this thread or something? I'm seeing a lot of language talk. Can't say I was ever bilingual. I learned a little spattering of this and that, but I never quite got to a fluency level, even really conversational with any single language. And then, of course, when you get older, you're like, I wish I'd studied harder. That's the classic thing of just like, you're young, you're like, I don't need to learn a language, and then you get older and you're like, why was I so stupid? Everybody wants to know another language when they're older. If you get older and you don't have a second language under your belt, you just want to know a second one. It's like everybody I know that knows a second language doesn't really care. They're just like, oh yeah, I can speak Spanish, or I can speak French, or oh yeah, I can speak this other language or something, and they don't care about it because it's like whatever. Because once you know it, it's like it doesn't really, it's like you know it. But if you don't, I think you feel this very like, I really wish I had that. Like I really wish I could do that. It's like a really common thing for people that can't do it to really, really want to do it. And the unfortunate thing is it's so much easier to learn a language when you're young, guys. So much easier to learn a language when you're young. Whew. Your brain is actually just better equipped to deal with that sort of stuff. Here we go. What am I even building? I don't even know. Okay. Maybe I do know. Maybe. There's some really complex stuff going on in this build, guys. I'm telling you. It doesn't feel like it should be. Oh, wait a second. Put that in the wrong spot. Thank you, Xander. You need... Okay. Let's see. Oh, I see. There's some crazy music playing right now, guys. Has this song always been on our playlist? Doesn't feel like it has been. I haven't updated the playlist in a really long time, so it must have been. I just haven't found it. Okay, there is some crazy stuff going on with this. This I swear to you is the last of the really complex or intricate detailing. Everything else after this, I think, should be really, really sort of simple or smooth. Okay. Why does this feel like I built this into the wrong spot? I totally did. I built it wrong. Okay, what part of this is incorrect? Oh, I see. I think I saw. Guys, this is so intense. You know what else is intense? What the heck? Yeah, no, this is correct. Whew. Wow, I am really messing this thing up. There it is. I got back on track. Sorry for the silence. I was just concentrating. If you look, I mean, if you see this build, there really aren't that many pieces left to put together for this whole thing. I just want to make sure to get this thing totally done, finished in the most complete sense. Interesting. MCU is back. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 in UK cinemas. Oh, is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 already out? Hey Mike, is Guardians of the Galaxy 2 out? May the 5th? Okay. Oh yeah. Definitely gonna see that movie. Absolutely. Like, Ghost in the Shell was like alright, but Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, I'm looking forward to that one. I think I'm looking forward to it more than Ragnarok. I think, in terms of all the MCU stuff. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking forward to Guardians more than Ragnarok. That is my personal opinion. Okay, there we go. Just trying to get all these tiny parts on. Okay. This is the little seat. So this is the actual chair for where like a minifig potentially could sit. Do I have a minifig next to me? Yeah. Let's see. This kind of looks like a minifig could sit in there. Let me just do this. Okay. Let me go back to this. It almost looks like a minifig could sit here. Dude, yeah, he totally can. I mean, he'll fall right out, but it's like sized just for him. This is what I was saying before. This is like, it's a Technic build, but it honestly feels like it's minifig scale. Well, I'll take that out and see if I can't fit a minifig inside after I've completed this whole thing. But I think I can do it though. Okay, so this is going to keep this thing in place. And then we're going to get another one of these. Booyah. Booyah. Hey guys, what are your favorite big sets? Like the UCS sets. Slave 1, boom. My answer's done. Okay, here we go. Now it looks like this thing's gonna attach itself somewhere in the body of the build around here. Let's see where. It looks like it's going in there. And then this is going in there. I think we're there. Yep. Now I have to just make sure that the actual piece goes in. Come on, come on. Oh gosh. Come on, buddy. Just work. You kidding me? Oh wait. Wait a second. Huh. I keep on building stuff that's just on the other wrong side. I'm just supposed to push this Technic cross piece. Well, I guess I can just put it on like, no. It's like this. Come on, buddy. There it is. Okay, this makes more sense now. Okay, let's try that again. All right. This piece is going to drop there. I see. So many little, it's got to make 4 different connection points and they're perpendicular to each other, or at least 2 of them are. This has to go in the front there, and this has to go there. Okay, we're there. I just need to, oh, yes, it's all in. Why does this still feel a little bit off though? It totally does. That doesn't feel right. Let's see if we can't. Yeah, There's something a little bit off about that. I'm gonna mess around. No, I think we're fine. I think we're all right, actually. Okay, never mind. We're good. Cockpit is on there. Sorry, there's so many. This build has been so like I've been needing to concentrate so much on this build, a lot more than previous live streams. And that's because I almost never build Technic, and I've explained this before on the streams, but being like, you know, like big complex Technic sets, they're not as good for streaming, just because you can't interact quite as much. I like almost lose myself. I almost forget that I'm like streaming. I'm just like, oh yeah, sorry, I was staring down at this piece of Lego for a while, just not really knowing what to do with it. Yeah, and that's exactly what was going on just there. I was just looking at it like, how, what, how, what, how, what, and then eventually it's like, oh yeah, it works. It's just offset a little bit by the angle, so it made me confused. Come on, buddy. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I see why that thing was so messed up. Oh, I didn't actually have it built the wrong way in the first place. I had it built the right way in the first place, and that's why it was so... Okay. There it is. That's so much better. Okay. We're fine now. Yep, we're fine now. Okay. Sorry guys. Just getting these pieces in. Like, woo. There it is. We're back. We're back in business. I know that was 18%. Why aren't you reading my comments? Says Isaac Collier. Read that one. Why aren't I reading the comments? Sorry, I've been... See, like this, it's all... These pieces should all be going in together. They just... The pin... Okay, there we go. Putting Technic pins in is always a huge pain, because you never know when or if or how they're going to all fit. Some get caught and you can't really tell exactly. You can kind of prevent it a little bit, but like not that well. What is your favorite Star Wars Lego set? Ultimate Collector Series, Slave 1. Moving on. So sorry, yeah, I just get silent because you just like, I'm like, how is this working? Like, just trying to get all these pieces and parts put in at a reasonable time. But as you can see, the stream has gone nearly to 2 hours. I was hoping to get this done before 2 hours, but it doesn't look like that's going to be happening. And fortunately, I mean, I'm looking around, there's not many parts left. It's just every little step does have like its little sort of challenge here or a challenge there. And so you know, I'm trying to make it as accessible and as easy to make as possible, but you know, there's never a guarantee that it's really going to get put in at the exact right, you know, in the exact right way. So let's see. Okay, this is going to get attached to where? Doesn't even show you where the connection point is. That is... Okay. I think that is the connection point. This one right here. That is tough. How am I supposed to know? Doesn't even tell you. There we go. We're good. Okay. It's one side, and then I think the other side will probably have a similar connection. Guys, remind me not to do any more Technic builds on live streams. This is taking forever. Make a couple more connection points on this side. Okay, this should attach itself. See, even just a single pin, there we go. It really does take a bit of effort getting little parts in here and little parts in there. Come on, buddy. Oh, wait a second, I flipped it around too quickly. Let's get this thing back in. Let's get this thing back in motion. Okay, so this part here should be fitting in to that part there. Oh yeah, so this is going to have a ton of different connection points. Oh, baby, I figured it out. I figured out why that piece wasn't connected in properly. Oh, that is a rebuild. See this? I was supposed to fit it in with that part. This is going to be like Jaws of Life right here. There's so many little connection pieces that need to get pulled out and then reevaluated back in. So let's see if I can't get them in one at a time. Okay, that's why this part was not attaching in properly. That's why it felt super strange. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. Actually, this shouldn't be too bad. I just have to remember which parts go where. So slowly. Oh man, look at this. Look at this mess up. Look at this thing. Okay, so all of these little pieces have to come out. So everything's out except this one spot here. Okay. Oh, we're almost there. Come on, buddy. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. That was quite a change up. Oh, interesting. Okay. So let's get it all back in. So these two come back in there. No problems. And then, whoop, I want to lose that part. Look at that. I just took out an entire. This is like a really crucial part too. There's all these gears attached. You don't want to like mess up the gears too bad. Hopefully everything will still connect properly. This was a mess up I made like right in the beginning and never even noticed. That's not good. Okay, come on. And this is a pretty crucial area that has to fit back in. Come on, buddy. There it is. Nearly there. Come on, there. Oh, okay, we got it. We got it. Whew. Wow. Yep, everything still works. Haha, okay. I was like, why is none of this matching up properly? Found out why. It's because I messed up. Whew. Okay, and then what I do got to do also is I have to take off this sticker. I messed it up because I got to put the sticker back on the proper piece. Wow, that was a pretty lucky fix. Usually when you've messed up with a framework piece like that, so deep into the build, it shouldn't be that easy to get the pieces back in, but that time around it worked pretty well. Oh yeah, and there's, wow, I did not put that sticker back on properly. Third time's the charm, eh? Okay, let's get that piece back on in a way that doesn't look absolutely horrible. So to answer your question, this is why I'm not answering your questions so well. And, all right. Now there's one thing, not too bad. I did leave out one Technic pin piece, which is kind of annoying. Gonna have to pry it open again just for a second, but not the difficult part. or not the part that's as difficult. Just get a pin back in this. Come on, buddy. Let's get a pin back in here. There it is. And let's get this thing open again. There. There. Yep. Yep. There. Yep. Okay. And we are in business. Okay. Pried the whole thing open. Got all the pins back in place. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Okay. Cool. All right. Wow. I'm really happy that actually got back in though. Whew. That was not something I was expecting to fit all the way back in. Now everything's flush. Oh, this is so better. I was like looking at stuff. I was like, why are these pins off by 1 point? It didn't make any sense. And that was because I accidentally used the long yellow piece that was not, it was 8 studs long instead of 10. I should have used the 10. And that, surprisingly, that's not a huge setback in terms of a Technic build. That could have been way worse. That could have been way, way worse. But it's back on. Look at that. Look at that. It's working. That thing's in back in. Oh man, I feel like $1 million. All right, let's get this thing back in. I love Technic, says Finn Johnson. Yes, I love it too. But boy, oh boy, those little mistakes. Those are the worst kinds of mistakes in Lego. The ones that you don't realize are mistakes until you've built a huge portion of Lego around your mistake. And then you have no choice. You have to just take things apart. And like being, working on the computer all the time and doing a bunch of video editing and all this other stuff. The great thing about video editing and just computer work in general is like every time you make a mistake on the computer, you just like Control Z. Like, oh, Control Z. Not in Lego. You can't just Control Z that. You gotta rip stuff out and hope you can put it back together properly. And if you put something back together improperly, then you've kind of double messed yourself up. So yeah, it can be a trying time for sure. Okay, let's see. We got 3 different pin connections that need to work this time around. Come on, buddy. Okay, one's in, and these 2 on the top need to fit. 2, 3. Oh, cool. That went in pretty easily. All right. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wubba Fett. What is your favorite Star Wars movie? Favorite Star Wars movie? Return of the Jedi. Boom. That's it. Return of the Jedi. Like it. Revenge of the Sith, says another. Revenge of the Sith was the best of the original, or best of the new trilogy, the episode 1, 2, and 3. I like Revenge of the Sith better than those 2. Interesting. Okay. This, I think we're just building onto the back of the. Ooh, wow, that was weird. We are just attaching to the back of this thing right here, and we should be pretty much ready to end the build. End the build. Okay. All right. Why do I feel like there should be another one? Oh, yep, it's under the manual. Oh man, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten anything all day. I'll get some oatmeal or something. Alright, here we go. All right. It's all stickers now. So the rest of this build is stickers. Sticker number 1. Sticker number 2 coming on in. Alright. Nearly there with all these stickers, which is pretty good. Makes me happy. Oh man, I'm getting so excited. I'm more excited to finish this build than I've been excited to finish a build in a long time. We've been doing so much easy Ninjago for so long, and you know, like just minifig packs and stuff, that it wasn't even really building. It was just kind of like, boom, one and done. But this is so much further. It's so much better in every way. It's so much better. So let's just see where this is going to get attached. Oh, I see. Alright, so we put the back on. I actually need to flip this little piece out. Put it back in this way. That's it. Okay, let's put that in again. Boom. Okay, so that's coming in, and then we should just pin this down. Just a couple of pins here. One on one side, and then one on the other. Leave this up. One on the other. And then one on the other. One on the other. Okay. Okay. Oh, guys, it's coming together. It's crazy. This thing feels like, look, you almost think of it as like a ship. I don't even think of it as like a mine loader thing right now, because it hasn't even come to that. It's just been all Technic, just putting random stuff together almost. Okay, and then we attach these two here, and we get another two. We're making a little wall of yellow now. Here we go. Just sort of alternating them back on. Not bad, not bad, not bad. See how much faster it goes when you're not really contesting any weird pieces? When it's easy and you don't mess up and you don't have to concentrate, oh, so much easier. Okay. There it is. Got our sticker on there. And this is going to attach itself. It's going to attach itself on this side by using this first, stopper, come on, and then attaching. Nice. Pretty easy. Okay, and ooh, this is a fun little thing. It must be the antenna, undoubtedly. The antenna. Where is it going to attach? Oh, right back here. This is a little fencing piece. Bing. Little antenna. Okay. Come on, guys. There it is. That's the thing I wanted to see. This is what I wanted to see. Alright, you ready for this? Boom, 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 boom. Okay. We're doing that. And then where did the... Okay, yeah, and then the tires. Tires came in. Okay, we gotta pull this rubber over and make sure that it doesn't fall too... Yeah, here we go. It's gotta get... Kind of has to fit in just the right spot. And it can't come too far on the other side. It's actually kind of a harder tire to get situated on correctly. Some of these fall right into place. This one definitely takes a little bit more time and sort of finicking around to get this thing fitting just the way you want it to. There. There, good on that side, and then push it in on this side. Tire number 1, done. Oh man, this dude takes some time. Alright, I have a vacation in the Netherlands. Is the build done? Just about, man. But these Technic sets, they take their time. They take a bit of extra effort and energy and concentration. And if you guys have stuck with me, some of you I'm sure have stuck with me through the whole live stream. I made some serious mess ups, probably some of the biggest mess ups during this live stream than any of the other ones. I think that is the case this time around. Hey Mike, you done with the build? He's almost there. I've been making so many mess ups. This is my intention. I intentionally made mess ups to take longer so Mike would have time to show off the AT-AT. That's my excuse. Dude, I like messed up one of like such a major connection point, like right kind of in the middle where all these gears were attached. I had to like pull out this piece that like housed a ton of different little cross pins. Okay, boom. I just got all 4 of the tires in there, and this should be the outside of the tire. So here we go. Adding the tire in one side. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Okay, there's one in. And it doesn't even look like I'm supposed to be attaching anything to the outside of these cross pieces that'll be sticking out. Dude, this thing is huge. Okay, and it's crazy that it's like scaled pretty much just right for an actual minifig to fit inside it. It's kind of nuts when you think about it. The fact that something like this could actually be minifig scale. For example, if this was minifig scale, like you can see this is where the pilot would sit, or the operator. If that's minifig scale, then he's standing in front of a tire that's taller than him. And minifig scale, remember, most people interpret as 6 foot high. So if this is a 6 foot high guy, he can fit in there, dude. It's perfect. Dude, this is perfect size for him. That is perfect size for a minifig. All right. I think I've actually finished the I finished this thing, but I do need to create the container. We actually have to create the thing, the thing that gets picked up by the thing, you know? You know what thing I'm talking about? Okay. Let's get this thing done, all right? Okay. Now, looks pretty straightforward. We're just attaching some pin pieces. Okay. And that looks like that's pretty much it. The heck? Oh, it's on the inside. Okay, interesting. So yeah, this thing connects right down the middle. That's kind of cool. Wonder, do we attach them any more than that? Nope. All right, last of the stickers. Let's get this all on here. Doesn't really matter. Some cautionary tape on the tops and bottoms of both sides. There's one. Ah! So, all right. Let's see the main thing here. And the main thing is, can this Technic set pick up this barrel effectively without any real hiccups? That is the $64,000 question. Here we go. So stickers are on. Was there anything else to this set that needed to be addressed? I don't believe so. Let me just go through the manual very quickly, looking at everything. I'll show you guys what I'm looking. I'm just looking at the picture, just making sure that this looks normal. Yeah, this looks normal. Side pieces look normal. This top piece looks normal. Yep, we're looking at a pretty normal set. I think we're good. Okay. Okay, I'm zooming this out for sure. Okay, that's zoomed out pretty well. Okay. So here it is. The load miner. Wow. Look at this thing. First of all, let's look at this thing. This is actually set up pretty well for minifig scale. Look at that. That's a guy. This thing doesn't come with a minifig. It's a Technic set, but that guy fits perfectly in there. It's great because it's just kind of a tight fit on the top, where his head fits in just right with that hat. It kind of like wedges him against the roof. So he fits in like he's not going to fall out or anything, and it wasn't really hard to get him in. So this is sort of a perfect fit for a fig. Look at the detailing on this. Okay, so first of all, you can twist this thing. Let's see if this actually works. Now, I kind of wish there was a little bit more of a handle. You kind of rub this wheel in order to close. Look, and it closes, and then you can really tighten it. I can feel the tension. Oh wait, you know what I did? I messed it up. Hold on. I have to open it first, right? And I actually have to drop the claw down. So there's this lever that raises the claw and drops it, and you have to have it drop down first, and then you close the thing. And then I can feel it grabbing it, and now I'm like just tightening it. I'm tightening it. There's these rubber pieces that allow you to kind of squish against the thing. And then, boom, I lift it up, and now you're holding it above the ground. That works perfect. That couldn't work any better. That works exactly how it should. No problems. Nothing weird, nothing strange, nothing different. Let me just, let's see, can I drop it while it's up in the air? Yep. Oh, that like set down really nicely too. I don't know if you saw that when it was like up in the air though, because you can have like a really tight grip on it, but because it's a rubber base, yeah, that's nice. And then you can just kind of open it up and back it out, drive it out. That's so good. This is really fun. You can kind of just line it up yourself. You can use this. What's interesting, I noticed myself not using one aspect of the build. Let me just grab this really quick. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So let me grab that. Okay, that's good. And then put this back up. Make sure it doesn't. But there's one aspect of the build. So this is like really fun. You can do this. But because like sort of the half of the weight is here and half of the weight is here in the back between these two pivot points, you can twist it, but it just twists the entire body of the thing. And I feel like you can mess around with it. It's kind of fun. It's like instead of having a driver, like a steering wheel, you've got this instead, and it works okay. It's like, it's cool. Like, but I mean, this works just as well with your hand. It's so fluid because this axis is so fluid right here that it's like very little effort, and you don't really have to mess around with it too much. But the detailing for this is great. I mean, you've got the pistons that are very visible from the back. You know, they pop up and down as you drive it around. None of these gears catch at all. Like this, it's so fluid. Like you just barely put any real effort into it, and the thing just slides around. Same thing goes for the claw. I can drop it from a distance. And this wouldn't be right if I didn't take a minifig out and try to pick up a minifig. So let's see if this works. I think it'll take some sort of precise angling, because you really have to get it just right, or your minifig. At least try the shoulders. This is the hard way to do it. This is the hard way. I'm sure you could pick up a minifig flat a lot easier, but let me see if I can get it by the shoulders. Oh, no, I didn't line her up properly. I can maybe do it by the head. Hold on, did I get her? Yeah, I picked her up. Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, I messed her up. But I can pick her, you can pick up a minifig flat a lot easier. So like that means along the front and back of the torso. So let's see if, oh, so sensitive. This is actually pretty, you have to make sure, ooh, that you get it just right. And then when it's off center, you kind of make sure that you get it right again. Okay, there we go. I gotta. Bring it back up. There we go. And you've picked up a minifig. I think she's from The Big Bang Theory. Can't remember her name. Yeah, so this is legit. This is a $50 set though, so I know a lot of people are initially going to look at this and just go, what? $50? That's crazy. For 476 pieces, price-wise for parts, that's not crazy. But I mean, yeah, just it is one vehicle. It's got the functions though. I mean, they work. They actually do work really well. I don't think I left a link for this in the description for like if you wanted to buy it. I don't think there were any Amazon sellers vending it out, but it's up for sale on the Lego store. And this was something that I kind of neglected to get or neglected to build for a long time. But now that I've done it, I actually like it a lot more than I was sort of like initially expecting. So this is it. It also does come with this. Sorry, this is out of the shot a little bit. This comes with your container. And yeah, this is one of the more effective and just like kind of like fluidly easy to use pieces, I think, that I've messed around with in a while. So yeah, I'd say highly recommend it all the way around. Yeah, I've got no sort of squabbles with it, so to speak. Interesting stuff though. It's cool. I like it. I'm just messing around now. I'm just picking it up. All right, I'm gonna switch back to this camera. All right, guys, that was kind of a long live stream. Remind me, don't do Technic builds on live streams, because 2.5 hours for like less than 500 pieces. Bam, that's slow. That's darn slow. If you were watching, you saw me mess up kind of in a sort of major spot, and I was just taking time just in a lot of areas. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me during the live stream. Next live stream will be Mike. Mike, did you finish the build? How close are you?
Pretty close. I don't know, dude.
Do you think it's worth showing off in the stream? He's not close enough. Guess you guys are just gonna have to wait till... Mike, are we gonna have that episode out tomorrow?
Tomorrow? I don't know.
Alright, well, we might have something out for tomorrow. Anyways, that is the episode, so thanks a lot for watching, everybody. If you enjoy our content, remember you can always like or subscribe, all that jazz, and if you... Yeah, I already said that, so cool. We will live stream, hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday? Tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah, we'll live stream tomorrow. We'll find something to live stream, and it won't be a big old Technic set, even though I actually really like this one. I messed up on it, but I kind of like this one. Okay, that's it. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time. Booyah! BrickVault out.